Hello traders, today I'm going to show you something a little bit different, something we've been working on for a long time, the Sonic trading system. It's a hybrid trading system. Let me just adjust the profit targets in a little bit lighter of a green so we could see them a little bit clearer. And the idea behind the Sonic trading system is there are signals to be buyer and a seller, but it also gives you the targets very specifically and the stops, which I'm going to explain. We also have an audible alert and very specific opportunities to buy or to sell. Now, before we begin, remember that trading is risky. Please don't trade with funds you cannot afford to lose. Now, I'm going to enter long here at 56.2950 to show you exactly how we use this Sonic trading system. Once you're filled, you can manually, if you want, move to the red stop and the green target zones. Now, the targets, let me explain to you, are based on the ATR, the average true range, as well as the stops are based on that box, that shaded box that you see there. So we have a target, we have a stop, we have a very specific entry signal. It produces two separate signals, alert 1 and alert 2, and you have an audible alert, whatever kind of audible alert that you want to hear. You can have that sound occur. Now, once you enter into the market, hold the target and hold the stop unless there's another signal or there's a reason that you should not be long in this trade. That dotted line that you see beneath the candles, that is a filter, and the filter is indicating that we should only buy or stay long in the market if the candles are above that dotted line, and you won't see any short trades. So it's a filter that basically filters out long trades and short trades based on that dotted line. Now, as we move forward here through this trade, that target, if you want to make it 1 times the ATR or 2 times the ATR, you can adjust that in the back end, and I'll show you the back end here in just a minute. But you can adjust the target and the stop. Now, if you think about price action, any market can be traded using price action, but I would really focus on the E-mini or the NASDAQ, the Dow, maybe a currency. I would not trade markets that don't move. I'm using a 1,000-tick chart, something else that you may be familiar with. A tick chart doesn't work on time, it works on transactions. Now, you can use a minute chart, you can use a 5-minute chart, you can use a 15-second or a 30-second chart, which I also like to use as a day trader. And so the last 3 signals that you see, 56.31 quarter, 56.30.50, and 56.29.50, which is the trade that I just showed you that I took here right after the market opened, were all successful. Now this is another signal, alert 2. So I adjust the target, I adjust the stop. I'm going long 56.31 quarter. You can wait, obviously, if you want to enter or try to enter at a better price. I think that's also a good strategy as a day trader. We teach this in our training room, how entering at a better price is always a benefit, but never chasing the market. So in this case, 56.31 quarter, and the target being 56.33 quarter. Again, it's based off the average true range. And the feedback we've had from a couple of our beta users or beta testers is that they like to use a 1,000-tick chart, they like to use a minute chart or a 30-second chart, and they also prefer to trade within the first few hours of the day. Now, you can trade this 24 hours a day, but if the market's too slow, it's not worth trading. So we don't have that problem. We have a lot of volatility. Here's another signal, 56.34 quarter. So again, long 56.34 quarter. I have that green line there as the target. Let me adjust that. The stop is there. And I have everything I need. It tells me the signal, it tells me the price, it tells me the target, it tells me the stop. I can adjust the target and the stop if I want to. And I do not chase the market. As long as we're above that dotted line there as a filter, it's only going to show you long trades. As soon as it closes and gives you signals below that dotted line, it'll only provide you short trades. So it's a good little filter that we have built in. This trade is a losing trade, so you can see that the stop was hit, and so therefore I want to take that stop. I want to protect myself. So out of the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades, one of them was a losing trade. So that's not too bad. 1 out of 5. Let's see if we have one more signal here. Could be short because we're below that dotted line, again, this is the Sonic trading system. It's more of a hybrid trading system that we've developed. Okay, it happens to be a long because the signal is above that dotted line. So I'm going to move my entry to get filled long, 56.31 quarter, and the stop is 56.33 quarter. So it's about 2-point target, 2 points. Using one contract on the E-mini S&P is $100. If you're using a micro contract, remember it's a little bit different. You're not making as much money, but you can trade with micro contracts. So this is the 6th trade that we've had since, or right as the market has opened. Also successful. So 6 trades and 1 loser. So we're on a pretty good track record so far. I'll put out some more information in the next day or so on the Sonic trading system. The one thing that I do want to mention is that you shouldn't chase any of these signals. So the exact entry price is there for a reason. Always enter at the exact price or better. I'm going to add here the text and marker so we can see exactly where the entries were, both the targets and the stops, so you can see for yourself where the entries were and where the targets were and the stops were based on the orders. Now, for some of you, you may want more trades and more signals. There's a couple of ways we can go about that. Would be using a 1,000-tick chart or a minute chart or even a 30-second chart. It'll provide you signals, enough signals. Let's say you have 7 or 8 signals for the day. So far, we're on 6 trades. 1 was a loser. All the rest were winners. So that's a very good, highly percentage rate, a win rate that we're seeing here on the Sonic trading system. If you want less trades, use a 15-minute chart or a 30-minute chart or a 60-minute chart if you want less trades, or even a 10-minute chart for that matter. But you don't have to do too many configurations. All right, here's another trade, 56.33.50 is the entry. Now you can see that that red line is the stop. And that green line right there, I'm not going to move my target just yet. That green line that you see above, that is the target, which is 1 times the ATR. So I'm going to move that to what the Sonic trading system is telling me it should be. Now, you can have a smaller profit target or you can have a larger profit target, and the settings allow you to do that. The settings allow you to say 1 times the ATR, 1.5 times the ATR, 2 times the ATR. Right now, I only have it at 1 times the ATR. It's working out really well because it validates what the market could give me. So one of the things that we teach in the live training that we have every day or on the Friday trainings that we have is that try to take out of the market what the market could give you. It's unrealistic to think that every trade will be 10 points unless it's highly volatile. So based on the current conditions, that is what the Sonic trading system is telling you. 1 times the current conditions, this is what the anticipated move is going to be. And that's why it's 56.35.50. That target is very specific. Can you use half of that? Can you use 3/4 of that? Sure. You can adjust and make the trading system give you a profit target that's a little bit less. So for example, you can see that right now, it just missed that target by a tick. 56.35.50 is the target, and that wick went 1 tick in front of it. So if I had it set to just a little bit smaller, let's say 90% or 75% of the ATR, 1 times ATR, which you can do, you can adjust those settings, I would have been filled on this trade. So I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna see if it still allows me to either make that initial target or get stopped out. I've tested this on the NASDAQ, I've tested this on the Dow, I've tested this on the E-mini, the micros, on currencies, and a few other markets, a few stocks that are pretty volatile, that are strong movers. It works really well, and I think the key benefit here is the simplicity. It's using price action to give me the signals, it's using the ATR for the target, and the stop, and it outlines everything for you on the chart, which I really like. So let's see if we can get this 56.30. Okay, all right, it went through it. I got that 56.35.50. So 7 trades, 1 losing trade within the first, it looks like, half hour of the trading day. Market opens for me at 9:30. It's now 9:56. If anyone is interested in getting the Sonic trading system, email us or visit DayTradeToWin.com for more information.